but you can literally see how much water. And that's right next to an air vent, which is another reason why air vents don't work. Hey everyone, Kevin Jorday. I'm in a crawl space, and looking at a crawl space where they have, lady called me off of Facebook, and had a lot of moisture issues. She's had all the competition out here looking at it. I just want to kind of give you guys an idea what the problems are. She had the insulation taken out and the plastic taken out, but the problem is when you take the plastic out, you're allowing the moisture to fully escape from the ground. I'll show you examples of that. Look at all that. See all the water dripping off the joist? When you take your plastic out like they did here, right, and the ground is soaking wet, you can see that my hand is muddy just from crawling in the crawl space here. And so when you do that, you're allowing that moisture. See how dark that wood is on the outside band joist? That's full of, it's getting a lot of moisture in it. The plywood on the crawl space and different parts of it have a bunch of mold growing on it. So you want to be careful when you're doing this, when you're working with your house. You know, people scare people and try to get them to do something immediately. We gotta get rid of the insulation. Well, the insulation was actually protecting the floor from getting more mold on it. Now that the insulation is out, the mold can actually feel free to grow everywhere it wants to grow, because there's nothing stopping it. The insulation actually does stop it for the most case. But the further back I get in this house, as you can see, the further back, the worse it gets. And that's right next to an air vent, which is another reason why air vents don't work. But you can literally see how much water. That just, you heard it. It just pours out. I mean, it's like icicle thick. It's crazy how thick that water is. So these are prime examples of why there's plastic under houses in the first place. And the blocks are soaking wet. You know, the water's coming in. This is an improper jack put in. One single jack put underneath the, I'm not sure what the heck they were doing here, honestly. Definitely not done right. For one, it's in the dirt. For two, I'm not sure what it's about. If you're gonna do that, you have to have two jacks. But you can see how wet that outside band is. And that's well above the ground. So this house is in desperate need for encapsulation. Perfect candidate for encapsulation and dehumidification. About 2,200 square foot rancher. So it's gonna take quite a bit. It's gonna take several booster fans to push the air towards the dehumidifier once we get installed. If this lady decides to go with us, of course. And you know, the trunk line is sitting on top of the ground. As you can see here, somebody went over it several times and crushed the heat and air duct. The insulation's off of it. Pretty much a mess, really. Probably wouldn't hurt to have a heat and air company come in here and put new heat and air duct in. Heat and air duct in right there. Your heat and air duct shouldn't even be touching the ground, really. And they got the box and plenum and everything. You actually got mold growing on. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not mold. That's tar paper, but it's brittle. Just all the tar's out of it. So anyway, if you feel like this is helpful to you, please like and share. I appreciate that. This is something that's very important to people with crawl spaces. I built houses 30 years and I always thought that crawl spaces were the best thing because you could fix everything under them. But in all reality, slabs are by far better. Since I've been a home inspector, I've realized that. So, Kevin Jorday with InstaDri. Thank you.